y'all, Coben here, back at it again with another video. I'm gonna start this. This video is gonna be a rant video, and I'm gonna start this rant video with, like a scenario. Do you guys remember when you guys as parents would tell you, they would be like, "Hey, back in my day, it was like such and such and such. It was so easy for you now, but back in my day, it was so hard." Like, you know what I'm saying? Just ask them right now. Like, is it easier now? Like, is it easier for me now? Like, do I have no issues now? Do I have to not worry about anything right now? Mom, dad, grandma, granddad, like, just ask them, and put in the comments what they say. Put in the comments what they say, and based off this video, like, in the context of this video, like, tell me what they say, because this economy, right? This economy is going down the drain. Basically, it's like in the septic tank at this point. And so basically, right, inflation, right? I did research on this video, and so this video is researched and not thoroughly researched, but it's researched some. So I don't got the full picture, but I got the cliff notes, the synopsis. And so basically the inflation, right, is going up, right? And the interest rate, right? Fed, it has raised the interest rate 11 times this year, and the current interest rate is 5.5%, when it should be around 2%. And it's gone down from the peak in 2020, but that's an anomaly at this point. And then also right now, consumer goods has gone up 17.5% since 2020, and so you would think all these prices has gone up, interest rates gone up, inflation's gone up. That must mean the wages and the income has gone up for people, right? That's wrong, because guess what? The household income has gone down for the third straight year since 2020, and it's gone down it's now 74,580 as the average income for 2022. I don't know what they have for 2023. I don't know if they did that number yet, but it's gone down for the third straight year since 2019, basically, and it was down 4.9% since 2019. And so with all this information, it's now a question of, okay, who has that burden of responsibility to fix it, right? And I blame the government, because the government, right, the government and the Senate and the Congress are all geezers. They're all like old heads, like, you know what I'm saying? And really, I'm talking to us Gen Zs and millennials. If it was up to me, I wouldn't let that slide if I was you. I wouldn't let that slide if I was you. So it's like, what I'm saying, just make sure, cause really they don't care about us, honestly. Like, and it's really the society at large. It's not just them, it's the society at large. Cause we go to school to go graduate, get in college, to go get a degree, get a job, and get retired, and go have fun out on the beach drinking martinis by the time we die. And so all that is good as long as because really what happens in the meantime is we get caught up in debt, and society, it kind of makes you suffer, and it's like a slave. And like I just made that joke about how my grandparents, when they was young, they was living in the cotton fields, and they were slaves, and they were living off the house for free. They was living in a free house. You know what I'm saying? If there was a house slave, because they was living in I don't know if my ancestors was a house slave. They might have been in the free house slave. I don't know. I ain't gonna say they weren't house slaves. So who are you to tell me my ancestors weren't house slaves? They was house slaves. Yeah, I might be a little darker, but like they might have been house slaves. But anyway, all they had to do was pick on. Yes, they were abused. Yes, they were slaves. But it's like a different type of slavery that we're living in right now. Right now, we're living in a different type of slavery. We're slavery to our debt. And that's the type of thing that, like, I had, like, that epiphany last week. It's like we're a slave to our debt, and so now we can't chase our dreams because we got to pay off our debt. and everything is going up. Like, we can't get a car, we can't get a house. House prices are going down, but the amount of houses, like, people ain't trying to sell their houses because they got equity in their house to get the money that they got into the house back because of the inflation. And then cars, they got like all these cars that they got on the lots that, like, they got just empty cars because nobody got the time or the money to pay for these cars, because by the time they pay off, the car is going to be worth more than what it is than they paid, or less than what is going to be paid for it. So really, who has the burden of responsibility at this point? And that's really an ethics, like I'm talking about like all these economy stuff, but this is really ethics that I'm talking about right now. Like, if you was in college and you taking like psychology or ethics, you know what I mean? Like, you would understand like the burden of proof or burden of responsibility falls on like those that, you know, are in charge right now. And so really, we got like a weak government, we got weak Senate, we got weak Congress, literally and figuratively, because Joe Biden, he falling asleep every time he got a press conference. He can't think of anything other than, oh, I gotta go to sleep, I gotta take my pills, I got, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this ain't a Joe Biden diss video, but like, I could do that if I wanted to, because he, you know, like, but just anyway, like, if like all these other, like, and then also for the war in Russia and Ukraine, right? The war in Russia and Ukraine is affecting us as well, because Ukraine got all this oil that they could ship to U.S., but they got to fight this war, so they can't have, they got to raise the price of the oil that they already have, and, you know, America is paying a premium to get that oil, but like, that means the prices at the pump is going to go up because we got like less oil to get, because Ukraine is in the war with Russia. And it's like, my thing is, all this time we was in these wars over these countries, like the Middle Eastern countries, all over this country for oil. Where is the oil right now? Like, show me the receipts, America. Show me these receipts for all this oil that we apparently got from all these wars that we gotten from these Middle Eastern countries, because they did like something that we trying to fight terrorism, but it was really because we were trying to get oil. Like, show me all this barrels of oil that y'all got in reserve for us in a time like this. Oh, y'all don't got it? Oh, y'all just trying to make us suffer for no reason for the meantime? Oh, well, that's a shame. My thing is, like, we really should just, as just Gen Zs and millennials, like, stick it to them, but, you know, also do it in a safe way, because, you know, I am not a condoner of violence, but I am a condoner of getting your get back. And so, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, agree with me, like and subscribe. This is the end of the video, and, you know, have a good day, and, yeah, Coben out. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, because I got more heat coming soon, and that's on God. To him be the glory. I'm coming for YouTube's neck.